Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another reseller vlog. So I am currently in my storage unit because I had a lot of things that I needed to do before I moved on with my work day. So first things first, I have currently pulled all of my orders that sold yesterday. I'm going to show you guys that in a second, but I'm here because I needed to not only put away inventory from yesterday, but I need to put everything in this bin inside of both of my Hulkins. So we'll see how that's gonna go because we're doing the buy sell trade store thing today. I have all of these clothes delisted finally. I got it taken care of yesterday, which was a really good thing, but I need to package them all in my Hulkin. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna fit. I took the time yesterday to fold everything at the bottom, but I didn't fold anything at the top because I was trying to, you know, rush out of here because my phone battery was about to die. So actually, let me just show y'all what sold yesterday. This is a Jennifer Grace women's top. I picked this up just because I thought the print was really pretty and I knew that it was like a good fall colorway, and it was an extra large. And I believe that brand is sold at 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂, if I'm not mistaken. That one got a lot of attention, more than I thought it was gonna get. This is J. Jill. This is that knit top that I had showed y'all that I picked up in that bin with a whole bunch of other J. Jill pieces. And this is a Goodwill cardigan. I actually just sourced this, and this one sold the exact same day. And this one is a wool blend. It's kind of like a circle cardigan. Goodwill is definitely like a hot or cold brand. You really have to be real specific because I've picked up a wide range of things, and what I've noticed is that like the more substantial pieces, like their sweaters with like really good you know, fabric contents, do well. And then also like maybe like their dresses and cardigans and just things of that nature. This is an Athleta cardigan. Also recently found this maybe a few weeks ago. That one did pretty well. This is an Ivy Jane top. I actually sourced this at a regular thrift store. During that time I had sold Ivy Jane before, so I thought like, hey, it's worth paying for at a thrift store. And I think it did okay, but it's at a very long time because I think I got that like March, April. It was really long ago. So this is actually a subscriber bundle. Hey girl, hey. These are a pair of J. Jill like pull-on pants, and then this is a Harold's sweater. So this is a wool sweater. So yeah, those are all of my sales that sold. Now I don't think I'm gonna have time to put everything away. So I think I'm just gonna sit it over here and then I'll take care of it tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna focus on just trying to put all of these clothes inside these Hulkins so we can go, because we're already kind of behind. Because you already know when I typically do the buy sell trade store, I like to try to hit up a thrift store, and then 9 o'clock I can source all the way up until 10, and then at 10 I can head to the first buy sell trade store, try to sell them these clothes. If they don't take it to the second one. I'm actually gonna try to not have to go to 3 since all of these items are delisted. Whatever they don't take today, I'm just gonna donate because I don't really want to have to deal with this inventory, because I really am happy with how my space has come along. This is the tote that I'm working with all the buy sell trade store things, and then both of my Hulkins. So I'm gonna try to put as much as I can in here. I told y'all I didn't bother, you know, folding the top pieces just because I didn't have enough time. But I feel like life has really just been doing its number on me. So, you know what? Some of these are men's items, and these won't be able to be taken until they go to the second location. Oh, shit. So I'm just going to put these on top. But anyways, y'all see I got my glasses on, and that's because for some reason one of my contacts decided that she didn't want to work anymore. So I actually had to do my makeup with one contact lens in. And you know, I just feel like I'm just so sick and tired of whatever is going on right now. Because I also broke my what do you call that thing that I normally put my keys in. Y'all know that thing that I bought from the thrift store. Is like that, what was it, it's kind of like a fall decor situation that I would just put my keys and like miscellaneous change and stuff in. My purse wrapped around it, and I moved my purse not knowing that it was wrapped around it, and it just shattered the glass. And something that I've recognized this month is that every time something unfortunate happens, I don't instantly get angry. I just say, you know what? And then I just leave it alone, because I know that if I like fixate on it, it's just gonna ruin my whole mood, and I'm just gonna like give up for the day. And I kind of don't want to, you know, do that. So all month, so many random things have been going wrong, and I just don't want to be the old version of myself where I just like throw in the towel on the day and just kind of succumb to my mood. So I saw a quote that said, stick to the plan and not your mood. And I feel like that really resonated with me, because I feel like a lot of the times everything is mood based for me. So if I'm feeling some type of way, I just won't do it. And that's something that, you know, of course, as a business owner, you do have that right to be able to, but I don't think it's always the best option. Okay, so I was able to clear that out. And then these are my 2 Hulkins. And then these are all the men's items that once I sell to, you know, the first location, Clothes Mentor, and then whatever they don't take, I'm going to take the rest of these, and then all of these to sell to Uptown Cheapskate. So I went to the very first location, and the red tags were actually 50% off, so I was hoping to find some of those. I did find a pair of men's jeans over here, which I don't know if somebody was hiding or they didn't know, but the brand is called Mugsby, I want to say, and I've sold this brand before, and I think it's a pretty good bolo brand for sure. These are definitely going to go for about 40 bucks. The size is a pretty good one, so I'm hoping that that one sells for a good amount. These were some Judy Blue jeans. These were a flare, which was pretty exciting, but I just couldn't fathom paying $10 for Judy Blue. I think she has definitely declined because she is oversaturated, like, you know, it's bad. These are a pair of Mother denim jeans, and I was so excited because I tried to manifest some, and here we are. However, I ended up putting these back because they did have puckering, and the sell-through rate for this size and style was not good, so I left it behind. This is Judith March. It used to be sold at Anthropologie. I probably would have tried this at the bins, but definitely not at a thrift store even though that was half off. That's interesting. This is actually cute. Definitely a piece I would have picked up at the bins and probably would have been able to flip it for about 25. This also was a nice little piece. Y'all know I love the bin so much. I can experiment. If you guys watch Bailey, I believe, I used to watch her. She does makeup and talk about like horror stuff. This is from her brand and it wasn't doing that well, so I left that one behind. And here I am just trying to flick through all of these sweaters. I didn't really find much. And y'all can see the pickings that I have here in Dallas, Texas. It's not always that good. So, you know, just try to go with the flow, but sometimes, you know, it's not a good sourcing day. And these items were a little bit, they were priced okay. They weren't like crazy, but still nothing exciting, if I'm being completely honest. These are actually the items that I plan on keeping. This is a J. Crew blazer. It is velour, so we absolutely love that. I did pay $9 for it, which is crazy, but I do think I'm going to get about $45 for that, so I didn't mind it. This was a new 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊 piece, and even though it was an extra large, the sell-through rate wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. I think it was definitely worth the $6 for a new 𝕃𝕃 piece, so I went on and got it. Definitely going to get about $35 for that one. This is a brand that I absolutely adore. It is Carrots. I have 100% sell-through rate with this brand, and with this being an extra large and like a novelty piece, I do think it's going to do well. Probably about $35 for that one. And these are those Mugsy jeans. This one is also red tag, so I only paid $5 for this one. So definitely going to get about $40 for that, between that $40 to $45 range. But yeah, definitely a brand you want to look out for if you see it out there in the wild, especially if it's for a decent amount. Now, this one was actually a brand that I've picked up probably for the third time. It's kind of like a good brand, but it's more so Florida based, I want to say. Now, these are actually all the items that I plan on leaving behind. This is a Nilly Loden Target collab. For some reason, this collab wasn't doing that well with this specific piece, so I did leave this one behind, even though it would have been 50% off. Now, this one was actually going to be a, of course, style-based pickup, but I recently picked up this brand before, and it sold fairly quickly to one of my viewers. The brand is called Parsley and Sage. However, I looked up this item, and for some reason, it just wasn't doing that well. I feel like if I'm paying $5 to $10 for an item, it needs to be able to flip for over $30, and the range was not that well. This was an Eileen Fisher like linen top. I thought this was going to be doing well because it's an extra large. However, I know we are getting out of the summer, so it wouldn't be a good item to pick up, so I left that one behind. And this one was also going to be a style-based pickup because I've picked up this brand before and it sold fairly quickly. This one was a bit too plain, so I left this one behind, but of course at the bins I definitely would have picked this up, and it was an extra small, so it really was not even worth my time. Maybe an extra large I would have thought about it, but no. This is a J. Crew schoolboy blazer. I was definitely going to get this because these do well. However, the button was loose, and I just felt like I don't think anybody is going to be paying $40 to $50 for a loose button, and it was a smaller size too, so I just didn't think that it was worth it. And these are the mother jeans, and they are puckered right in the front, and I believe this is the Looker ankle fray, and it was a size 25, so it wasn't worth it, honestly, so I ended up leaving that behind. All right, y'all, so I'm done. I need to hurry up and go. It is currently 10:13. I feel like if I would have got here earlier like I was supposed to, then I would have been okay. So I made it to the second location, and honestly, I go straight to the denim. I love denim, and I was pretty disappointed, so I didn't find anything, which we absolutely hate. But this is another 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂𝕊 piece. I thought this top was really pretty, but this one was like a size medium, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that picking up sizes smaller than an extra large is smart, so I left that one behind. I thought this one was going to be a really good brand just because of the tag, but it wasn't. The comps were terrible. But it is from a different country if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is an Eileen Fisher piece. They had it priced okay, and I was willing to pay for it, but then I looked it over and I saw a huge hole, and I was like, absolutely not paying $9 for this. Y'all are nuts. These are some Superga shoes. I think these were like popular like 3 or 4 years ago, so I would have loved to find these then, but absolutely not today. This is a blazer. For some reason, it looked like it was high quality, but I couldn't find anything on the brand, and y'all already know I don't really like to chance much items at the regular thrift store. I can only do it at the bins. This one was a pretty funny piece because it's a jacket, and it's specifically made for Goodwill, so somebody donated their Goodwill jacket. And these are just some jeans and pants that I was like sliding through. Nothing too exciting at all. This is the only item that I decided to pick up. I actually sold this exact dress and exact size for $41, and I plan on doing the same, probably about $45 to $40 for this one. But yeah, I spent a lot of time for this one item. I actually just left out of the second Goodwill. It was really horrible. Y'all saw I only picked up one item, and I'll be completely honest with you. When I first walked in, I instantly wanted to walk out. I kid you not. I instantly regretted actually coming here, and it's not for any particular reason. I realized that I probably should have just sat in the car outside, but you know, I've been in here for what, an hour? And I wasted a whole hour. I mean, granted, it's better that I thrifted versus just sitting in the car, but nothing was accomplished except this one item. All right, y'all, so I actually just came out of there. They're still not done. So he told me another 45 minutes because he said he has to type stuff in. When I first went in there, I actually saw only one tote of my items, and I'm like, damn, they only taken this amount, because it didn't look like much. And then you know, when he came back up to tell me, he was like, oh, I'm still working my way through it. It looks like he went through the first Hulkin. I don't know, I think he's working on the first Hulkin. That's not, I didn't even see the blue one, so I think the blue one is still full. Anyways, but I saw another basket, you know, near his foot, so he said he's still working through it, and he has to still input the stuff. So he said about 45 minutes. So I made it home. I did make some monies. So I sold them 49 items and I made $157. Now y'all are probably thinking, Gloria, didn't you say that you want to make $200? Well, technically I could have, had I took store credit. I was gonna get $196 if I took store credit. However, I wanted the cash. So remember I told y'all also earlier that I needed to at the very least make $140. That way I can break even. And I made $157. So technically speaking, I made $20. And I'm okay with that. So this is technically all I made. This is what I spent on the inventory, and then this is what I made. Now the best part about it is, if I remember telling you I had 115 items, so I still have 65 items that I'm gonna try to sell to the other location. Honestly, y'all, I think I might go out there tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is currently 9:34, and I'm actually just waiting for my car to warm up a little bit. My car looks crazy. I didn't do any work yesterday. After I left y'all, I was supposed to just get everything together, but all I did was inventory all of the items that I got from the thrift store that day, and then I laid down. Yeah, I laid down. Actually, I went and got Chipotle, and then my baby daddy dropped my ID off, because I told y'all yesterday that I completely left my ID because I thought I was gonna need it to get in the fair. But anyways, I didn't have any pockets, so that's why he put it in his wallet for me. Anyways, so he ended up dropping it off. Great, love that. I ate my food, and then I just got on TikTok. And for me, TikTok is kind of like my disassociating app. I'm able to get on there and literally just laugh. And that is what I like to do. What I've noticed too is that, like, I don't know what's going on with me, but I am not depressed. And y'all know how sometimes when people are like, oh, I'm tired, we know that that's code for I'm depressed. And I just can't say that, because, you know, don't nobody want to hear you being depressed. Because, and I'm not saying it like that, I just mean, like, I was feeling the exact same way in August. Like, I think I was telling y'all that I'm tired, I'm burnt out. I was really depressed. I'm gonna be honest, I was depressed. Like, life was just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And I just have to finish figuring some more shit out. But anyways, so what I'm saying is that I don't feel that now. What I'm feeling now is more of a, like, I need a vacation. I don't think I told y'all what the agenda was, but we needed to go to the buy sell trade store. We're here. I'm about to go drop these off. I think I'm probably gonna just walk around, that way they can be quick. And then after that, I need to go to Target. I'm gonna actually go to this Target that's right over here, but I'm not even gonna bring my purse because I don't want to tote this around, because they're gonna make me walk around. I gotta pretend like I'm gonna buy something. And honestly, like I told y'all before, I'm in search of some running shoes and some Tasman slippers, and then a jacket, a winter actual jacket, and that's it. So if I find something, and some jeans, I need some black, I need like 3 pairs of jeans for the winter time. feel incredibly silly just because I went up in there. They only took, after they took 45, actually, what time is it? It is currently 10:53, so they took about 50 of my minutes. So she was pretty accurate with how long it was actually gonna take, because she did say 45 minutes, and it took 45 minutes. They literally gave me back a full Hulkin. So, very disappointing, but they said they took 6 items, and I think they paid me, they said 25 in cash or 35 in store credit. And thank God I picked up 2 items for myself. One is a pair of athletic pants, I'll show y'all, then another pair is like some baggy loose jeans. And I actually went and tried both of them on because I had planned on just sitting in the dressing room, just because their store is really like small and it's not much to look through. So I'm actually about to go to the Target by my house, because, well, it's not really by my house, but the Target that I typically go to, they have a bin where I can deposit all of the clothes. So that way I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get my groceries, and then donate all of these clothes, because I'm not dealing with them. So yeah, so I picked up 2 items. One is a pair of Abercrombie and Fitch loose baggy jeans, and they look kind of silly. I don't know what we're doing. They look kind of silly on me just because I'm so short, but I actually like it. They look cute. They look so cute. The next time I will be doing a like liquidation of my closet is gonna most likely be in February, when I go over the linen, the tank tops, and then my shorts, and then I will officially be done of liquidating items to the buy sell trade store. So I made it to my storage unit, but I had got so happy. I'm like, oh my god, I have like an hour to spare. And then I thought about it, and then I said, wait, I never shipped out my order, so I'm actually here. It is currently 12:52, which is actually not bad. Y'all know I have pulled all the orders that sold, I guess, the prior day, so they're already like sitting out, so I don't have to look for those, but I do need to look for the ones that sold yesterday. And of course I'll show y'all what sold, but I don't think it was a lot. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of viewer sales, so I want to say I appreciate y'all. I've been noticing that y'all have not been playing with bundling stuff, so y'all are absolutely amazing. And this is a Figs jacket. I actually got this, of course, from the bins. This is very recent. That one actually sold on Mercari. And then this is a Bowden sweater that I picked up like earlier this spring. It finally sold. I think at the time I was trying to get about $25 minimum, but for some reason I just could not get that. So somebody sent me a $20 offer, and I just went on and accepted it. This is a pair of Outdoor Research windbreaker pants. Also recently sourced this one, and I believe they bought this for my full asking price on eBay, which we love. This I'm so disappointed in myself. So this is another print fresh piece. This is like the 3rd one that has sold fairly quickly. Now the issue with this one is that I listed this one low on Poshmark, which I don't even understand how I did that. It should have been marked at 38 because I wanted to get 30 for this minimum, but for some reason it actually sent them a $25 offer. They sent me a $20 offer, and I'll be honest with y'all, I've been accepting offers. But anyways, this is a Theory button down top. I sold that one on eBay. Now I'm gonna be honest, since it is currently 1:10, I've only made 1 sale so far today, and that was on Poshmark, and today is the start of their old fees, which is 20%. So yeah, I realize now that everything has been going as, you know, normal for me on Poshmark this month. I went and looked at my numbers, and typically what I kind of have mapped out in my head, every day on Poshmark I need to make $100. So whatever day it is, it needs to be that number. So today is the 24th. Right now I'm sitting at $2,700 on Poshmark. So I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, which is good. I went and checked at my eBay numbers, and eBay has not been performing this month, I've noticed. I feel like eBay just has taken a back seat since July, ever since it got really slow. June, my sales like skyrocketed on eBay, and then ever since July, it's just been going kind of down and like steady on the low end, which is pretty disappointing. But anyways, this is a bundle on Poshmark. It is from a viewer, so hey girl, hey. She has excellent style. She recently purchased another bundle and that one was super cute. So she definitely has a really good taste. But this is Aster. The label is like a cropped button down, you know, sweater. This is a brand called Solitaire. Not really my favorite, but I picked this up due to style. This one just looked too stinking cute. Ooh, am I out of focus? Was I in focus, y'all? Oh man, hopefully I was not blurry. Anyways, but this is Solitaire. It is like a cardigan and it's just so pretty. I couldn't leave this one behind, even though this brand doesn't do that well for me. And then the last thing she got in her bundle was these 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 jeans. These are so pretty. I found these at the bin, surprisingly. And it's kind of like that really pretty, like, you know, drop pocket. They're stretchy, it's the button fly. And I love 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂. 𝕃𝕀ℕ𝕂 is like one of my favorite, like, bread and butter. All right, and then the last bundle is also from a viewer. This one is a soft surroundings, like hooded sweater. But she got this one, and then this other one is a parsley and sage. Y'all know I actually recently sourced this one, and it was a tunic top as well. Definitely like a lag and look vibe. And what ended up happening with her bundle is she actually bought an Eileen Fisher sweater, and when I was printing out the label, I typically like to put the size on the label as well, just so I can know which bin to go to and make sure that I have like the right item when it's time to ship. And I had noticed, I'm like, wait a minute, my listing says a size large, but the whole rest of the listing says a size medium. So then I went and checked the tag on, you know, the photo, and it was a size medium. So I let her know, and then she was like, oh, that's fine, I'll just go find something else, because she had a Posh credit. So she had won one of the, I guess, listing challenges, I want to say. So she wanted to shop with me. So I really appreciate you, girl. That was really nice of you. And I'm about to go ahead and package all these up so I can get out of here. It is currently 1:14.